timeline.
White House officials say it's not clear if Iran has delivered any of these drones to Russia yet, but says the training could begin before the end of this month.
The alliances of this coming war are clearly being shown. If you have understood the military doctrine of the United States, we know this conflict is inevitable. Just looking at a map clearly shows us this. The last two wars that the United States engaged in was where? That's right, Iraq and Afghanistan. All we need to do is look on a map to understand the one strategic reason for those wars. Where's Iran? Iran is sandwiched right between those two nations. And in reference to Saudi Arabia aligning itself against Iran is not new either. Regardless of what mainstream media reports, this is all about the Sunni versus Shia conflict. The leadership of Saudi Arabia are Sunnis, and Iran are Shias. They are all Muslims, but the main conflict is about leadership. Who leads the Muslims? You see, in order for the Antichrist to rise and a one-world religion declared, they must defeat the ideology of the Shia Muslims and allow them to accept the leadership that will rise in the coming New World Order. So as we understand more about this conflict, we understand the inevitability of war in the Middle East before the false peace comes. Now here's the thing. This is just part of the conflict being provoked. With all of this conflict being provoked, we know war with Russia and Europe will be bad. War in the Middle East will bring massive bloodshed. But the real problem lays with China versus the United States. This is the main conflict that we should all be preparing for. The rhetoric has recently increased between the United States and China. If you pay attention to Western news, they now oftentimes refer to China as an adversary. They have clearly changed the mental conditioning on China.
Your assessment of the Chinese Communist Party and its efforts?
Well, China's our biggest enemy by far, and second would be a distant second.
Summit in Madrid, where the alliance is outlining a new, stronger vision for the